Hi everyone, welcome to My English. Today we are going to look at formal letter. As you know, formal letter is a part of writing task 1 of General IELTS. So in this lesson we will be looking at structure of a formal letter and a solved exercise. I have already covered the writing band descriptor already. So I would want you to go back to that previous video of mine and take a look at it, so that you'll understand vocabulary used in letter writing and the band descriptors according to writing task 1 general. So let's take a look at the structure of formal letter. So how we begin the formal letter is we provide the salutation or greeting, and this has to begin with dear sir or madam, and in the very next line you directly state the purpose of the letter, right? And this is the same with semi-formal letter as well. So in both semi-formal and formal, you straight away come to the point. And how you can start off is, I'm writing this letter with regard to, I'm writing to express my, or I'm writing to inform you. Then you come to the first body paragraph, which is usually considered as the second paragraph because you've already covered the purpose in the first paragraph, be it a one-liner only. Now you write the first bulleted point, wherein you describe the situation. Please remember that you're not going to cover any other bullet point in the first paragraph. Each paragraph has to have only one central idea. So you have to write some supporting ideas, some supporting details to talk about the first bullet point, and similarly for the next 2 points as well, bullet point 2, bullet point 3 in the subsequent paragraph. And finally, when you're closing the letter, you're supposed to write a conclusion where you usually write a call to action. How you do that is, you can say, I look forward to hearing from you, or I await your prompt service, I thank you for your consideration, please respond at your earliest convenience, or I look forward to receiving your response, like that. And when you end it with yours faithfully. So for formal letter it's yours faithfully only. For semi-formal it is yours sincerely, and for informal letter it is warm wishes. Finally, you're supposed to write a full name. Like I said previously, it has to be either your name or it could be any other name, but a first name and the last name, both are important. Now let's take a look at a sample letter, which is, you ordered a small item online, but when it arrived it was unusable. Write a letter to the company that sold you the item. So since you don't know who is going to receive your letter, who's going to read your letter, so it becomes a formal letter wherein you don't know who the receiver is. Now these are the bullet points that you have to expand: details about the order you made, explain what was wrong with the item, and tell the company what you want them to do about it. So let's take a look at the answer. Okay, now how you start off is, you write dear sir or madam, then you write the first sentence, which is the opening sentence. I'm writing this letter to express my dissatisfaction on my recent purchase of Samsung mobile cover. Then you're going to elaborate it. I ordered this cover for my Samsung phone. How you're going to include all the details from your online store 3 weeks ago. I was thrilled when it arrived, but I was soon disappointed to find that the product was not of a good quality as mentioned. You're going to include the details. So you're going to say, regarding the specifications of the order, I purchased this leather wallet phone case through your website called Find the Best on March 28 using my PayPal account. The order number is so and so. A copy of my receipt is enclosed. So you're basically writing about the details of the order. Okay, now you're going to say what was wrong with it. The cover totally looks worn out and dull. My cards cannot be kept inside securely. The specifications you had given on the website do not match with the product I received. The picture clearly shows that the cards can safely be stored in the little pouches, so I'm sure. You need to write it like this: I am sure this is a manufacturing flaw or the product has been sent by mistake. Then finally you're going to tell the company what you want them to do about it. So I really like the functionality of the cover shown in the website. As a solution, I would like to suggest that you would agree to send me another one for free. If not, I would like a full refund, and I will be contacting PayPal complaints if I don't hear back from you in regard to this within a week. Now this is like a closing statement, call to action. Thank you for giving the matter your attention and I hope to hear from you soon. And finally, you're going to end it by saying, Yours faithfully, Jones James. So this is how you're going to write your letter. Let's take a look at another one where you went for a holiday, you lost a valuable item. Fortunately, you have travel insurance to cover the cost of anything lost. Write a letter to the manager of your insurance company. In your letter, the manager of your insurance company is going to be a formal letter. So in your letter, describe the item you lost, explain how you lost it, tell the insurance company what you would like them to do. Let's take a look at the letter now. You are going to write the opening sentence. So, dear sir, madam, I'm writing to inform that I recently lost my handbag while on holiday in Delhi. Now you're going to describe the item you lost. So this is the description of the item you lost. So it's a bag, black in color, which company is it, where did you buy it, what is the shape of it, what did it contain. So it was black leather case and it had some money and the description of money. It had my debit card, credit card, my name is written on both the cards. So you're giving some specifications about item that you've lost and the items there in it, and then how you lost it. So how you lost it, I lost it when I was at a hotel with my friends at the Sri Aurobindo Street. I believe the hotel was called Alankar Plaza. Next to the beauty parlor Wonder Beauties, we had been staying. So just mention the details, how you lost it, and then what do you want them to do. So I'm entitled to make a claim for the value of the above mentioned item. Above mentioned item bringing coherence to your answer. Request you to send me the details what I need to do in order to proceed. Anticipating an early favorable reply. And finally, the closing statement. I look forward to hearing from you at the earliest convenience, and yours faithfully, put a comma, Joe George. So this is another sample formal letter that you can use. Other examples of formal letter can be when you're asking for information, applying for a job, making suggestions or recommendations, complaining about a product or service. So these are the different topics on which you can write a formal letter. That's all for today. I will see you with my next lesson on semi-formal and informal letter very soon. Till then, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.